I think this is a B. Hi, I'm Airneko. You probably subscribed to my channel cause I made this banger. Actually, I didn't make it. The truth is, I put all the songs in the recycling machine and it gave me this. Technology is crazy these days. Anyway, we're gonna review all songs from the OMORI soundtracks that makes. Holy shit! Well, we are not going to lose time. There will be quick ranking for the less interesting songs, so I'll not make a 1-hour video. Spoiler alert, I have 1 hour of voice recording. First, I wanted to classify the soundtracks by stars, from 5 to 1. Then I realized it's kinda confusing, so I keep from S to D. But keep in mind this stars ranking. Like a fine French restaurant. Non, cet accent ça va pas le faire. And forgive me sometimes if I have a shitty French accent. Without further ado, here we go. Oh yeah, right. This is the main theme you can hear the first time in the 2017 trailer. The harmonic grid is really interesting. A lot of different colors are used. And for a main theme, it's very refreshing. But honestly, the first time I heard this version, it didn't blow my mind. I heard better version in the 2017 or the 2020 trailer. I think it's a good baseline for this tier list. Right in the middle. This is the first song and I'm sure a lot are already upset. But you read the title. This OMORI Music Tier List will upset you. Moving on. Jesus Christ, my ear. This is White Space. Nothing wrong with the simple harmony and melody. But seriously, why it hurts my ears? I have the same vibes listening to Lavender Town from Pokémon. And I get it. This discomfort, this coldness. This song makes you feel like you're in a fake RPG game and you are trapped. Will this door be an escape from imagination or an escape of reality? I'll give this version of White Space a C. Lost at a sleepover. I like this. With this shitty flute, it got a good meme potential. That's a B. Same for spaces in between. For a 12 seconds loop, that's not bad. C. Oh, by the way, did you notice these sick OMORI icons? It was made by Kid Dreamzing. More info at the end of the video, so please watch the full video. Please, I need watch time. Next up is an important song. By Your Side. The strength of this soundtrack is the use of unconventional harmonic grid. Not only it sounds unique, but also it sounds good. Through this piece, I can feel the essence of Mary. This song warms my heart. The soft piano reminds me of her kindness, at least her good side. And I'm not going to talk about the picnic version at the cemetery. Just gonna say, this version broke my heart. Allow me to inaugurate the first S song on the list. After this masterpiece, everything seems more bland, but still remains good. Push and Shove, the first battle song. If most of the tracks shine by their harmony, this one stands out for its rhythmic. A solid, slow pace to start smoothly. I also like the falling chromatic that we hear at this moment, used as melody and rhythm. It's funny that this fight isn't even a tutorial, you just beat the crap out of boss. And boss is not even a boss? Oh, according to the game he's one. Kinda rough to start like this. I like that. That's a solid A. So how do we do? Is simply a B. Same for It's Okay to Try Again and Trees. Now another banger is coming. A Home for Flowers, Tulip version. I love all versions of this song, but for different reasons. This one is catchy, groovy, lively, thanks to the clave and those 7th chord. The instrumentation is simple and efficient. A synth module as intro, 2 piano octaves that play the main theme, and a simple kick as percussion. Plain, simple, and bulbous. Despite it being an altered view of Basil and other versions of this song are melancholic, it remains one of my favorite versions. Another S on this list. Also, this track contrasts perfectly with the next one. Acrophobia. Not gonna lie, the first time I got the acrophobia scene, I literally had chills. The vision of the phobia, the oppressive and falling music. It was the perfect embodiment of horror. For real, this song deserves an A. But man, have you listened to the OMORI phobia theme? Sped up at 400, 500, I don't really know which one. Anyway, for me that's an S. Oh, by the way, did I tell you I made this bang? What the f? Okay, pause. For the people who made this soundtrack, why the hell did you put this after Acrophobia? I mean, you could have put it before A Home for Flowers or after A Place by a Lake. Come on, it's like a jump scare. And I say that after listening to Acrophobia. Anyway, let's go back to the tier list. It's an S. Oh, you want the reason? It's motherfucking Bowen. He made Pale Machine, banger. The Picnic soundtrack, banger. And also, My Time. No, but for real, no matter how many times you listen to it, it's still a bop. Cause look at this grid. And this is only the first part in C major. Then he switched to A major. Bowen is the master of weird musical modulation. It means changing the tone of the song. So yeah, it's S tier. And remember, you don't have to be okay with the whole tier list. It is certainly an objective opinion, but will still be a little bit subjective. Poems in the Fog. Ah yes, it's one of those underrated songs. The composer wanted to give a raw aspect to this piece. With this unmeasured tempo, the fourth bar sometimes changing from 3-beat bar to 4-beat, and this guitar playing freely. Honestly, would sound better if it was a real guitar. This freedom can be an interpretation of the kite, flying in the random wind, but still attached to the musical thread. I love this song, but not enough to put it on the top. Maybe because it's a minor place, and I don't feel a great attachment for it. I give it an A. Still excellent. Now we are entering Otherworld. Oh shit! See in your fantasy. That's the song using the Toad sample. That's an easy A. I'm not kidding. Sometimes I have struggle and sometimes it goes like this. Don't forget, this OMORI Music Tier List will Lost, then Found. It's the good time to remind the composers behind this soundtrack, Pedro Silva and Jamie Lynn. Also Bowen, but there is only 3 songs from him. Each track is produced by either Pedro or Jamie, but there are rare cases where both work on the same song. This is an example. An upbeat song with an interesting harmonic scheme in D major and colors of E and A minor in the second part. The first part is pretty basic, but the second part is a bit confusing. Some things work, others don't. In the end, the D chord came too soon, and in my opinion, the conclusion of this song is messy. There is some good stuff, but maybe too much for a song that serves as transition. The vengeance of those forgotten in darkness. I won't comment much on this song, just gonna say it's pretty good. This is the first time most of you encounter Pluto. Some must have recognized the melody that Kel plays on the synth. This song is A tier. Recycling is a concept. Ah yes, the masterpiece that crafted Velophobia, S tier. No, I'm kidding, that's a B. Fun fact, I got the idea to gradually speed up the intro of Velophobia while listening to this song. That's why I wanted to give it some credit. 3 bars logo. I think every battle song of this game keeps the same energy as Tussle Among Trees. However, this one is kinda weak. If you listen to this song repeatedly, you start to get irritated, especially if you want the recycling achievement. I love Otherworld, but I only give a B to this song. Yo, DJ, pump this party! That's a B. Good for health, bad for imagination. OMORI's soundtrack is very inspired by Japan. We can find some elements of future bass, kawaii, chiptune, trap, psytrance, and even hardcore. And this song is a good example of these influences. Once again, the placement of this song is strange. It is related to medical, like pharmacy or hospital, as you can hear the medication sound effect. But you can hear this song the first time by meeting TV Girl, who is an original character by Omocat made in 2013. Is this song also related to the imagination of Omocat? Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. This is a jam and an A. Speaking of sidetracked, why is there snow? White Surf Style 6. Okay, this is a jammer and a stronger battle song compared to the previous one. The strength of this song is this rhythmic clave, first in the kick, then in the main melody. Nothing crazy in harmony, but still solid stuff. You get it? Solid, like ice. Another A. Now let's get back to the main story. Stardust Diving. This is not the first time that we hear this theme. It was in Lovesick 80,000 Light Years, but I skipped it on purpose to focus on Stardust Diving. I'm in love with the aesthetics of this piece. The structure is so refined, the mix is so detailed, and the second part is just eargasm. No, but really, listen to this part. It's just so good. This anacrusis melody, followed by the new harmony, brings a satisfactory conclusion to the loop that makes us want to listen to this song again and again. You guessed it, it's a S. God, I love this soundtrack. Oh, if you want to know, yes, I bought the OMORI soundtrack on CD and on Bandcamp. Consider supporting OMOCAT team and the musician who made this OST by purchasing it or listening on YouTube and Spotify. Well, there are not only bangers in this soundtrack, there are songs that serve more for the narration than anything else. Ugh. Do I really need to rank this one? This obnoxious harpsichord, this dissonant harmony, and this shitty instrument? Yes, I say it, I hate this song. Any Sweetheart fans who want to fight? I'm too kind to put it in D, so that's a C. Stardust Dusting is just a sped-up version of Stardust Diving, with in addition some yeah and whoo classic sample. A. Oh crap, Vegas Pro crashes again. What is it this time? Chaos Assembly. Besides boss, who is your first battle, and Pluto, who is an optional boss, Download Window is your real first boss battle. So, is it up to the task? The first part is okay, but the second part? Man, that slaps! This fast 16-note rhythm coupled with this high wobble synth brings an incredible energy to this song. It's this glitch aesthetic that this boss battle needed. Another one, and another A. The Elegance of the Mysterious and Distant. That's a long title, but a short song. We have an upbeat trap and some high-pitch instruments. It's a shame this song is used as transition. Such a development in just 36 seconds deserves our greatest respect. It's a real tour de force, worse than A. Oh, hope you don't mind that I listened to the end. Okay, now the real fun begins. Trouble, never, always. Can we take a moment to appreciate how badass Space Boyfriend put his own battle song in the boombox? Damn! First this desynchronized clave, then this pulsing EDM part, and frost on the cake, this harpsichord reminiscent of Sweetheart. This song is a mixture of sadness and anger. I put it in A because the main dish is here. You were wrong. Go back. What an amazing build! First, Space Boyfriend's tape, then Trouble, and finally, this banger. It's like a full meal at a restaurant. First the apéritif, then the entrée, and finally the plat de résistance. I have never vibed so much during a boss battle. This piece takes all the good elements of Otherworld. It's like the perfect mashup. For the moment, it remains my favorite boss battle song. But there are still plenty of songs to listen to. Who will be next to be in the top? Now let's take a short break. I think I have never spent so much time making video. There is 1 hour of voiceover recorded over 3 weeks, and I have not yet counted the time spent on video editing and adding subtitles. I don't even know there are still people watching the video this far. So yeah, consider liking, subscribing, sharing. I rarely ask because I hardly speak in a video. For those who have made it this far, thanks. And now we live the dream world. Finding shapes in the clouds. This is the first time we are facing a harmonic waltz with a descending chromatic scale as a foundation. Whoa, that's a lot of big words in one sentence. But the truth is this trick is used a lot in music. For example, Prelude Opus 28 by Chopin, Hotel California by Eagles, and Victorious by Panic at the Disco. A trick known for 2 centuries. So yeah, the more you know. Although this song is interesting, it remains fairly medium compared to the rest of the OST. It's worth a B. Where we used to play. In composition, we transpose characters or places into instruments or leitmotif, like this soft piano reminiscent of Mary and the flute playing the melody of Let's Get Together Now. Geez, this song kinda hurt. Even the bad flute sounds sad. This is a nice piece of nostalgia and melancholy. A. Bargain Bin Boys. Another piece of nostalgia, but more joyful. Congratulations! You're the first to inaugurate the first D tier! Okay, in my defense, I don't hate chiptune. I just think these songs sound bad. However, the composers have succeeded in perfectly transcribing this retro era. Next. Take a load off. Nothing incredible, nothing bad, you know the drill, B. However, the next song. I prefer my pizza 90% grease. Okay, the title is gross, but the song is sauce. Pizza sauce. Yeah, that was lame, but the song is flame. Flaming hot. I don't know what I say, but the song is an A. I will never do that again. In general, music of the shops are okay. Just leave me alone! Okay, I didn't expect that. So to characterize Aubrey's torment, the soundtrack opted for frenzied metal, with these violent drums playing frenzied rhythm and guitar distortion going freestyle. Let's see how Aubrey evolves in the soundtrack. Cram it what? We go from a realistic metal to a MIDI version. Although it is more melodic, that doesn't make it better. C. The calm before the storm. It means everything. In one word, broken. This pulsing 16th note rhythm you can hear first in the guitar, then in the kick, and finally in the rest. Raise attention, like your heart is beating harder. The structure is also broken. Every instruments are shattered in the space given. The feel of anger, anxiety, loneliness grows on you. These are Aubrey's emotions. Just leave me alone, she said before, but you didn't listen. And now you are fighting your childhood friend, witnessing her mental breakdown. A powerful, broken song. This is so fucked up. Can we stop now? Finally, some fresh air. I have some news to say. The bad news, this video is over. It is long enough like that. The good news, Next part will be released next week. Before ending the video, a huge thanks to Kid Dreamzing for making these sick Omori icons. You should check her Instagram. Drawings are very versatile and she did a lot of Omori fan art. Also thanks to Minty Chu for making this Omori Music Tier List on tiermaker.com. Without this, I would never have made this video. So, I'll not see you tomorrow, but see you next week. See ya!